I do what I do.
Black American people are free. We already fought that war. We already fought that battle, and we won. And the last thing we'll ever do is allow a bunch of sellout black elites try to put us in chains, albeit political chains. We're going to refuse that. Now, that being the case, let's go ahead and begin to look at some of this video footage. Now, it's been a lot of black folks that have a lot of things to say about a lot of this ongoing political strife. And I'm definitely weighing in on this as we speak. Now, I want you guys to just check this out, man. Hit the number 1 button if you can hear it clearly.
Slaves hiding in the White House.
Wait, he didn't say what I think he did he?
Yes, he did. He said runaway slaves.
Runaway slaves hiding in the White House.
Straight from the horse's mouth. My question for you, Pastor, is this. If we are runaway slaves, then what are we running away from?
Right.
Ah, yes. The Democrat plantation for which you refuse to leave. And you continue to lead your congregation into slavery instead of preaching them the truth, which gives everybody the freedom that we all long for.
Gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid.
I find this type of rhetoric from a pastor to be very embarrassing and very close to apostasy. See, with your position, you should be trying to unite us in Christ instead of dividing us by our skin. Yet you refuse to accept the truth. That's why you went on to tell lies like this.
If you got real courage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the black Joint Chief of Staffs from the military.
The irony of you saying that General Charles Q. Brown was fired by this administration for being black is laughable. Don't you know that it was Trump that nominated him to be Chief of Staff of the Air Force back in 2020, which allowed him to be in position in 2023 to be appointed the Joint Chief of Staff Chairman? Like, you do understand that, right? So if he was fired for being black, then was he hired for being black? How about this? It was neither one of those. And the reason why he was fired is because he made diversity his prerogative. When you're in the military, it should be military readiness.
If you gonna put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books.
No, Florida legislators have not explicitly banned any books.
Now, we do all know who this preacher is, right? This is Jamal Bryant of Baltimore. We do know that, right? Shout out to Yolanda Edney. Keep listening. We do know who this is, right? Listen to this man. Somebody type baby mamas in the chat room.
Titles, but laws like HB 1467 and HB 1069 created a framework where books can be challenged and removed from classroom and libraries. These laws require school districts to review materials for age appropriateness and prohibit any content deemed pornographic, while also restricting teaching on race, gender, and sexual orientation in certain contexts. Out of the 400 to 500 books that have been reported banned, only 30% have anything to do with black people or black authors. So
I'm going to some detail about the books that were banned, but I just want y'all to see there are a lot of black people saying, look, you're not going to sit up here and tell us what to do. We're not doing it. Okay. We're not going for it. Keep listening.
No, this is not an attack on blackness. Okay. It's just whackness that we're trying to get out of these schools.
If you're going to put up a picture, put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security.
No, there's no evidence that Elon Musk has direct access to IRS information or individual taxpayer data. This is just a boogeyman that the Democrats are pushing because they are scared of what Doge is going to expose about all this money laundering and why senators who have...
Somebody type, show me the money in the chat room. Where's our money? All you taxpayers out there, do you want to continue playing for sex changes in Honduras? Let me know. All right. And I'll be quiet.
200K salaries are worth over millions of dollars in just a few years.
If you gonna put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler.
You know,
this man is
when they say you have to laugh to keep from crying, you know, this hurts my brain to sit here and watch you just lie so blatantly in your...
Okay, so anytime you got somebody that'll just flat out misrepresent to you, okay, what the actual facts are, What does that tell you? It tells you largely that they can't win on a straight up debate. They can't justify it. So they got to say, well, you know, they have to misinform you with the facts. Okay, keep in mind, this is the same man who was a member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity who took it upon himself to disparage Kevin Samuels' name after he passed away. Keep in mind that Kevin Samuels was also a proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity incorporated. And so he talked about his own frat brother after he died. So that lets you know the integrity that this man has. That's just something that, as much as I disagree with Roland Martin, I'm not going to talk bad about my chubby frat brother, the day after he died. You understand what I'm saying? That just lets you know the character of this individual. But let's keep listening to the brother.
Pulpit. No, Trump is not trying to raise the cost of insulin. Insulin was capped at $35 for out-of-pocket expenses as part of the Inflation Reduction Act. But even before then, the average price of out-of-pocket expenses was $55. You know what I'm saying? Like, no grandma or anybody was going broke for paying an extra $20 for some insulin shots. And then when it came to the inhalers cap, there's no law that capped it at $35. Matter of fact, the manufacturers came together and just agreed to cap it at $35. So why would that change under Trump? That didn't even come through legislation. So you're just out here fear-mongering people once again with false information and trying to make it seem like Trump is this guy who just only looks out for the rich and doesn't give a crap about the poor. This couldn't be any further from the truth.
If you're going to put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families.
That was what Barack Obama did. He was the one that started that. He was the one that had cages, children in cages on the border. You know, I mean, I just want you to think about that. Nevertheless, look at all
in
these
case
folks.
You forgot.
All this emotionalism. So you're just going to get these people riled up. First of all, you're a preacher. Why are you making a political stance from a pulpit? There are specific tax laws that say if you begin to do that, you lose your tax exempt status. But anyway.
I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me.
Yeah, all right. Here's
well, now from
Democrat. Look. Calvin. Calvin, somebody type Calvin Candy in the chat room. This is you all. This is y'all right here. This is how you look. You see? And I want you all to remember, Stephen thought he really thought he was doing the thing. He thought he was right. I want y'all to look at yourself. This is how y'all look. You look like buffoons. That's what you look like. You look like the party that supports open borders. You look like the party that supports all this rainbow riding. And why is this man, who's a church, leading the church, you in there promoting these policies from the Democratic Party, and everything they do is antithetical. I messed the word. It's against what the Bible says. It's against what the Bible. Let me look at you. I want all you. Okay, that's y'all right there. So let's keep on rolling through it. Now, here's the other thing. There's a lot of black people who are just really not feeling. Look, in the business. Y'all know who this is, right?
Giving out money, and honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
Okay, so I want y'all to know that this young lady right here is going to use a lot of profane language, okay? But every time she says a word that goes against my family-friendly structure, I need y'all to counteract the curse word with family-friendly in the chat room, okay? So if she says something, I'm going to say family-friendly right behind it. I'm not trying to mess up the words, but I don't want to get my channel demonetized. You understand what I'm saying? So all my mods, what I need you to do is keep track of the words, F-bombs and MFs. Just let me know. Let's do a count. Let's make it fun. Woo! Y'all ready? Let's go.
Bitch, if you don't shut your fucking pie hole. First and foremost, it is the taxpayers' money. Where the fuck do you think it came from? You're not in the business of giving money out? Well, where the fuck was that attitude when you were giving it all to the fucking migrants? Yeah, y'all motherfuckers didn't have a single issue giving out the taxpayers' dollars when you were sending it all to fucking Ukraine. Yeah, no issues giving billions of dollars to Israel. Yeah, where was all this energy when y'all were paying for sex changes for the fucking migrants?
Family friendly. Hold on a minute. Let's take a little break. Let's everybody breathe. Let's get it in. All right, let's get it out. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know which state or district this bitch belongs to, but y'all need to come get this hoe. Take her outside and make that bitch touch some grass.
Family friendly.
$5,000 would do a lot for American families. Hell, sounds like she's in a position where $5,000 ain't shit to her. Well, bitch, we trying to be like you. Yeah, we like groceries and electricities too.
Woo, all right.
They're not in the business.
Thank you guys. We got through that. I thought it was necessary, okay? But that, I think, is the common consensus about how people feel when this woman said, you folks don't need, what are they gonna do with $5,000 anyway? That ain't nothing to a boss. Well, I want my $5,000, and you can send me my check if you get yours and you don't want it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It can have Trump's name on it or whoever. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something and you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you've been served, gotta know this. Now, black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Floby and cut your own damn hair from now on.